I started busking about 3 to 4 years ago, and I think initially I wanted to busk for just exposure and just putting myself out there. And I think in the first few weeks I got quite a few wedding gigs already. So at that point of time I was using very basic equipment, a very small amplifier, and as time went by I started to upgrade and started to take busking more seriously to give the audience a better experience, especially on the streets.
Walking down this lonely street.
I think busking initially was really just for the love of music and just to put myself out there, try to get gigs and stuff like that. And after doing it for quite some time, I realized the act of playing on the streets actually inspires people as well. I think the most memorable one was when somebody messaged me saying he had suicidal thoughts, but seeing me busk actually gave him courage and stuff like that. I wouldn't consider it a full-time thing, but I do it quite often because I do other stuff as well. Like I mentioned, wedding gigs, gigs at the bars, a little songwriting here and there. So it's mostly music and I just branch out into different aspects of it. When I first started, it was playing piano at Yamaha, and the teacher asked me to quit actually because I didn't practice. But then I think in secondary school that's where I picked up the drums and guitar, and it was more in university where I started performing as a singer guitarist, so that kind of kickstarted the whole journey. My favorite part of busking is definitely meeting all kind of different people, because you really meet people who come from different walks of life and you just get a chance to interact with them and to hear just different stories of how even sometimes the songs that was being sung can mean so much to them. My least favorite part of busking is definitely the weather. So when it rains, it is chaos. I bring along 2 big plastic with me, cover my equipment, cover my mic stand, and I just run into the shelter. I think the public perception of busking has been, it's evolving. If you compare it to 10 years ago, it's totally different. You see the buskers now on a weekend on Orchard Road, they're all youngsters dressed up properly, have kick-ass equipment and really singing their hearts out. And I think the public is seeing it more now as really a form of an art and performing, and not just like begging or peddling and stuff like
that. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you. To love somebody, the way I love you.
So basically, in the morning is always stringing my guitar, because playing on the streets, the humidity and the sweat, your strings rust amazingly fast, and I'll busk for about 2 to 3 hours almost every day, and then after I'll just head home and wind down. And if there are like gigs at night at the bars or anything, that's when I'll once again go out to perform. Personally, the short-term goal for me now is just get wedding gigs, get event gigs and stuff like that, and probably some funding will go to recording of my own songs and stuff like that. In the long run, I hope to impact especially the youth, the younger ones, not to be afraid to chase whatever they love to do and not conform to the paper chase, especially in this country. For those who want to try out busking, who want to venture into the arts, my advice to you is be super disciplined and don't chase fame and anything like that, but really keep your heads down, work on your craft, because people can see and people will appreciate good stuff that come out of you, be it painting, music or whatever form of art. Just keep doing it. Do not be discouraged by the standards of the society, definitely. And yeah, just keep pressing on. Hi, I'm Pudgy, your local street musician. You can find me on the various social media platforms at Pudgy Music. And if you're ever looking for a wedding singer, feel free to hit me up as well. And so see you guys on the streets.